Hello Enduro Radio fans. Today we're going to ride the ORV Park Trail, about 17 miles. Going to go with Brett. We're also going to go with Chris Dooley. So stay tuned for whatever Rhett's going to talk about, because God knows it's got a lot of substance, and please make sure to like and subscribe.
Well, shoot, I guess we'll get her going. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to Capitol Forest. We decided to head back here. Well, let me be very clear. I decided to head back here. And up until about 24 hours ago, I was going to come by myself. And just to get away, it's been, you know, I'll be honest, just crazy stressful at work and a lot going on, and I needed a mental health day, to say the very least. So I was fully prepared to drive the 4.5 hours to get here from where I live and just fly solo for a couple days. Hopped in Jumbo the bitchin' van and, you know, was just gonna hit the road. But at random, I just kinda threw up the old bat signal there, and wouldn't you know it, 2 of them answered. So this brought on this little spontaneous dirt bike trip, which is nowhere near close to home for all 3 of us. So today it's me, motorcycle legend John Gessner up in front, and everybody's fan favorite good buddy Mr. Dooley, trailing what I can hear to be very close behind me at the moment. And we're just kind of getting started this morning. But I realized something last night, because me and Dooley got here to the campsite. You know, it was not quite dark yet, and waiting on Johnny, and we got to chatting and chatting and just kind of hanging out and having a good time. But the point of it, I realized, and we talked about this last night, is if I had just said it and came by myself, well, I would have been just sitting there in the dark, you know, just kind of staring off in the distance, not talking to anybody or nothing. It would have been probably somewhat of a lonely journey, you know what I mean? But you know, and I've said this before, you guys, it's about the people you do this with, your best buddies, those friends you make, and the guys you meet when you're riding, that you can get along like you've known each other for years, yet you just met them, you know. And that happens a lot more than not. And it's those moto people that I think about that make these journeys all the more worth it, that I appreciate more and more as we go along. And that's one of the reasons why I'm such, I don't know, dare I say, a loud proponent for this sport. And it's very, very important to me. It's because of things like that I get to see these 2 of my best friends that we all live fairly far apart from each other. So, you know, it's not like we can just hop in the pickup after work and go down and have a beer. You know, we gotta actually work at it and make it happen and kind of get a plan going. And if it weren't for this and this sport in these areas that we get to ride, you know, that stuff wouldn't happen, and we wouldn't be able to come together as much. And, you know, dare I say, maybe there's groups or factions of people out there that don't want us to come together as much. But all that, we're gonna do it anyway. That's just the way it is. Welcome to America, everybody. We're gonna do what the hell we want, as long as we're not infringing on someone else's rights or harming them in any way, shape, or form. And that's the way it is. But more to the point, I was just very happy, more than I thought I would be, to see these 2 jackasses that I love so much, and to just come out here and ride. We've been at it for all of what, 15 minutes today, and this is already the best day I've had in weeks. Yeah, that's a big deal for your physical health, for your psychological health, for your emotional health, and there is nothing wrong with that. And if anybody ever tells you you can't do this, I'd say eject that person from your life, because there's no point in not doing this. Not that I can find anyway. But it's very important that we keep these things going and do this, and just the happiness of the whole thing is a really important deal, you guys. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing that you should mistake it for. Take it for what it is and do it as much as you possibly can. Because, well, I've said it 1,000 times, if I've said it once, life is too damn short, you guys, to not be doing this all the time. Ooh, jeez. And don't forget that. That's important. That point right there was kind of exacerbated to me in my own mind last night. And I'm very, very thankful that I didn't come by myself and that I reached out to these two guys. Mind you, from the time I said, hey guys, what do you think about doing this trip, to the time we arrived here was about 13 hours. No, sorry, I'm not good at math. It was about 23 hours. So to load up bikes, to prep bikes, to plan, to pack, to do that on a whim, those are your good buddies right there. Those are the guys you can count on every time to get out here and do this with you. Those are the guys you stick with. Or gals, of course. I know there's a lot of you out there. But I just thought that a good point. Because, well, maybe I don't have a lot of those sometimes. Hell, sometimes I'm wrong. And I don't ever anticipate being right every single time. But, you know, nevertheless, I just kind of realized how much kind of good nature for the soul you can get out of just saying and throwing down and going for a ride. So, having said all that, that was kind of a short one, but take care of yourselves out there, everybody, and damn it, take care of each other. We'll see you soon. Cheers.